So, with the release of Season 8 for the Master Chief Collection, we're getting some new armor. And, it's some, alright. I honestly don't really know how to feel about it. I don't think it sucks, but I also don't really think it's good. It's just... Well, number one, it's not even close to anything Halo related. And when you see some of these helmets, they look like something right out of Skyrim. Right out of the Elder Scrolls series in general. And it just looks weird. It just looks so bizarre seeing this in sort of a science fiction setting. I'm looking at some of them right now, and I'll show some of them on screen. But, you know, why are there antlers on a helmet in a science fiction first-person shooter? It just looks weird. Not to mention, that probably means that there's a bigger hitbox on those things. So I don't see these things ever being used by people who really want to play and care about multiplayer. There's the one with like the 3 faces on all the different sides. Then there's like this Crusader one. I just don't know how to feel about it. You know, seeing all this armor just makes it feel like Halo is still in its identity crisis. It doesn't know what it wants to be anymore. You can't just take a design from another game, put it into your own, and expect it to look good. You can't expect it to work. Obviously, a lot of people, you know, if you go to Reddit or even Instagram or any place where these pictures are posted, you're going to see one of 2 responses. You're going to see the one that's, you know, what is this? Why is this in Halo? Blah, 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 blah. And then you get the other side, the side that's defending all these new armor, saying, oh, well, if you don't like it, you can just turn it off. Which has been the excuse ever since they brought in new armor for Halo 3. That's always been the excuse. How come they can't just make the new armor fit the old art style? Not to mention, Halo Infinite is right around the corner. Why are you guys putting in new armor into MCC? That sounds to me like time that could have been used to developing Halo Infinite. You know, since you are not going to have co-op at the start, and you're not going to have Forge at the launch of Halo Infinite, sounds to me like this is a bunch of wasted time and effort. The main priority right now is Halo Infinite. And you guys, it seems like you're putting off development time for something that doesn't matter, that I'd say for half the community, people don't like it. Now, here's another thing. For the people who always say that, well, the new armor, you can just turn it off. Doesn't that say something? Doesn't that tell you something that maybe, perhaps? Because you have to think about this. It's not armor that they don't want to wear. It's armor that they don't even want to see. That's a problem. That's wasted content. It's wasted content that most people aren't going to be using. That's an issue. That's something that probably should be brought up. Like, hey, how come you guys don't make it look like Halo 3? Why is that so difficult? Why is it so hard to make the new armor look like armor that would fit into Halo 3? I mean, that's armor that fits more into like Halo 5. It's like you guys don't know how to prioritize anything over there. It's almost like you guys really don't care about the release of Halo Infinite. You're willing to put stuff like this into MCC, but you can't even put something like Co-op Campaign or Forge into Infinite at launch. Those are not just features, those are standards of the series. Oddly enough, by the way, it's always stuff for Halo 3, which I understand Halo 3 is the most played game on MCC. But you have to think about it this way. Halo 3 is a game that's over 10 years old. It's over 10 years old. Unless it's a diehard fan like me or my friend, people are not going to go back to that game over and over and over. They're just not. It's an old game. Newer games are coming out that have much better netcode, that have much better hit detection, that have much better sound design, and everything like that. So you're putting priority over an old game instead of a game that's really going to be bringing in new fans to the series. Obviously, here's the thing. A lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people don't really want to go back to old games and old systems. They want to play what's current. That's why, Twitch, if you go onto Twitch right now and try to search up MCC, the followers are nothing compared to what, even like Call of Duty Warzone and Fortnite, games that are only just a couple years old. Even, Counter-Strike Go, even Counter-Strike Counter-Strike Go blows anything away from Halo. It blows it all away. So that's it. I pretty much just covered everything I wanted to cover. I want to know what you think of this. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about this, because I'm interested to see what people have to say about this. And you have to have good arguments, okay? If someone doesn't like it, you can't just go at them and say, "Oh, no, you just think, number company bad." That's not the reason at all. Listen to what they have to say. And if they like it, vice versa. Because this is just so out there that I'm curious to what people think. Do you think that instead of putting time towards Armor and MCC, that they should be putting that development time and money into Halo Infinite? Tell me down below. Let me know what you think.